will hurt you for this. A day will come when you think you're safe and happy, and your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth. And you will know the debt is paid.
Hey, Shalom. First off, and give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahawah Chakodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who have taught us this word and teach us this word today. And I want to give a salutation unto the elect of the nation of Israel. This is the buddy Yatazakbar from the GMS Nebraska camp. This is GMS Endeavor. And in this lesson, I want to go into the judgment that the Lord is going to bring upon Esau for the evils that he did against the nation of Israel and that he's doing today. As you heard in that video, a clip from Game of Thrones, the brother mentioned it. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was applicable to this lesson because Esau is reaping the reward and benefit for the evils that he did to our people when he put us in slavery. He's living lavishly. He's living deliciously on this earth today and furthering his agenda and looking to further his enterprise on this earth. But it all stems, this country, Babylon the Great, America being built up, all stems from the slavery that he put our people in. And this joy of Esau ruling the earth, this joy of his delicate country, America, is all going to be turned into ash. So let's go ahead and get into the lesson. Let's start at Baruch chapter 4 and verse 31. Miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoiced at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. And America is the city at which the nation of Israel served. It's saying that misery is going to come upon them, upon the people that have taken our nation into captivity and forced us to serve them. There's going to be misery that comes. Let's go to let's read on. It says, for as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. And the thing is, we have to keep in mind, like it says in Ezekiel chapter 35, that Esau has a perpetual hatred for Israel. That stems all the way back to Genesis. That stems all the way back to Genesis, when the birthright was taken from Esau, and when his blessing was taken. And so, due to that perpetual hatred, Esau had a chance to exercise his hatred upon our nation when the Lord used him to put us into captivity. Let's grab that as a matter of fact. Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5, or let's start at verse 3. It says, and say unto it, thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. When it says Mount Seir, the Lord is speaking towards Esau. This was a place where Esau once lived, Mount Seir. It says, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh. Right, and this is a prophecy that is sure to come to pass. The Lord has said that he is not a man that he shall lie, because all the blood that Esau shed of our nation, all the wickedness that he's done, all the great murder that he's done to our people in this land, he has polluted this land. He has cursed himself and cursed his land. And so there's going to be a desolation and the destruction that is brought upon it, because the Lord will require a payment for the evils that Esau has done against his people. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity and the time that their iniquity had an end. Right, because like I mentioned before, the Lord used Esau to punish us like it mentions the curses that will come upon our people in Deuteronomy chapter 28 if we didn't keep our covenant to the Lord and served other gods and didn't keep his commandments. There was curses that was going to come upon our nation. One of those curses was that we were going to go into Egypt by ships, and we were going to serve captivity. And Egypt is representative of America, just representing the land of bondage, and we went into Egypt again by ships, or America, during the transatlantic slave trade. So it was prophesied that, the Lord will put us into the position of us serving this slavery. But as the scriptures say, what does it say? It says that it was in the time that our iniquity had an end, because yes, Esau was a tool used by the Most High to punish us for our wickedness, Esau overdid it. He went overboard. If it was up to him, he would have wiped our people out completely. That's what ultimately Esau wants to do. He wants to wipe out our nation utterly, because he hates us. Because he has a perpetual hatred. As the scriptures say in Zechariah chapter 1 verse 15, and I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction. Right, the Lord was a little displeased with his nation. The Lord put us into captivity, not for our destruction, but because we moved the Most High to wrath. So we had to serve this captivity as a punishment. But Esau helped forward the affliction. He, in the position that the Lord put Esau in to be the ones who will hold us captive, Esau, took it and ran with it by a mile. And so when we were in captivity under Esau, we were treated like less than human. We were beaten to death. We were our children murdered right in front of us. Parents murdered in front of their children. Families separated. The pregnant women's stomach being cut open. Our women being raped, as well as the men being raped. Just like evils like that, it's make you uncomfortable to speak about. And that's why we don't, people don't speak about it. But this got to be talked about, because we are living in the very land that Esau did this in. We're living in the very land that Esau, has, did a great evil and a great torture against our nation. And as the scriptures say in Exodus, Salakia, in Exodus chapter, Salakia, I thought I had, oh no, Salakia, it's not Exodus. As the scriptures say in Numbers chapter 35 verse 33, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And all the blood that Esau shed of the nation of Israel in this land, it has defiled this land. All the blood that Esau shed of the Native Americans, quote unquote, which was the tribe of Gad, the tribe of Reuben, all the blood that Esau has shed of all the 12 tribes, there has to be an answer for it, because this land is polluted because of it. Because what does it say? And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So there has to be a repayment. Esau, ever since he had our people in captivity, he was cursed from the very start, because once he defiled this land with our blood, once he left all these dead bodies in this country, it was always slated that Esau was going to have to pay for it. So let's go back to I don't think I got all of that Ezekiel. So let's go back to Ezekiel 35 and 33, or 33 verse Salakia. Ezekiel 35 and verse 3. Or we were at verse 6. It says, therefore, as I live, said the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So as the scriptures say, you reap what you sow. And the beginnings of this country were sown in, a great destruction of people, a great destruction of the Israelites. It was sown in, the murder, the unjust killing, and the misery of our nation. And that very same thing is pursuing Esau. And what it means when it's pursuing Esau, it's a future judgment that must come. It's a future judgment that will come, and there's nothing that he can do to escape that future judgment. There's nothing that Esau can do to put that judgment away. It's going to happen. So that's what it means when it says it's pursuing him. It's like if you got somebody you know that's after you, and you know that he will chase you to the ends of the earth to get you. Well, that's the Lord's judgment. Let's go to Psalm chapter 94 and verse 1. It says, O Lord Yahweh, to whom vengeance belongeth. O Yahweh, to whom vengeance belongeth, show thyself. Lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth. Render a reward to the proud. Who is the proud? That's speaking about Esau. He's a very prideful man. His pride goes as far as, to this God complex that he has, that he can be God over the Most High himself. And so, this psalm is saying, lift up thyself, praying to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, please let this your vengeance be shown toward Esau, because it hasn't come yet. Esau is still, living out his blessing of having the earth in his hand, the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven, and we're just patiently waiting for the Lord to bring the judgment that he has promised. But as it's saying, lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth, render a reward to the proud. And put this punishment upon Esau that you've promised. What does it say? It says, Lord, how long shall the wicked triumph? Like, man, this judgment needs to come. But what does it say? It says, how long shall they utter and speak hard things, and all the workers of iniquity boast themselves? Right? Esau is triumphing and boasting in his rulership. He's the earth is given in his hand. He's gloating. He has an arrogance to him because of the rulership that the Lord has given him. It says, they break in pieces thy people, O Lord, and afflict thine heritage. The destruction that he's brought upon our nation. The bloodshed that he's brought upon our nation. It says, they slay the widow and the stranger and murder the fatherless. Yet they say, the Lord shall not see, neither shall the power of Jacob regard it. Right? Because, like I mentioned before, the whole reason we were in captivity in the first place is because we went off from serving the Most High, and Esau knew that. Esau knew that he was able to rule over us because, the Lord wasn't dealing with us, and so he, exercised, great wickedness upon us, not thinking that the Lord would, require it of him. But the Lord is going to require a payment, a vengeance for what Esau has did, because Esau wouldn't utterly destroy his nation. He wouldn't completely do away with the nation of Israel. He just had a punishment that he had to put upon us. He had to chastise us because of the wickedness that we did against him. But Esau, if it was up to Esau, he would have completely destroyed us, but the Lord wouldn't let it be so. So let's go to let's go back to Baruch and finish that out. Baruch chapter 4 and verse 33, it says, for as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. Esau's joy is going to be turned to ashes in his mouth. Everything that Esau has amassed, all his riches, all his enterprise, this system that he's trying to create, all the power that he has amassed in the earth is going to be turned into mourning. And just like that too, Esau is going to be good. He's going to be in this great position of power in the earth, and the Lord is going to bring great judgments. Yahweh Shai is going to return and destroy this place. You know, this place. Hey, let's get verse 35. It says, "For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting." Fire is going to come to Babylon the Great, as it speaks of in Isaiah chapter 13. Let's get that. This fire is going to be a judgment from the Lord. This is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse, let's see, let's start at verse 17. It says, "Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it." That the Medes is speaking about the Russians, and it's saying, you know, this mindset that they're going to be in. You know, this is going to be during the time of World War III, where Russia is going to want to see America destroyed. There's going to be no other way that Russia that their anger is going to be appeased. You won't be able to pay them off. You won't be able to bribe them with anything. No. What does it say? "Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children." They're going to want to destroy this place. And those bows are speaking about the missiles that Russia is going to send over here, because it's going to destroy the whole land. So anybody who is here in this land, them missiles ain't going to just, you know, a missile don't got nobody name on it, as it's been said before. You know, once that missile hit, it's going to destroy whoever is in the vicinity of that explosion. And let's get it. It says, "And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah." How was Sodom and Gomorrah destroyed? From the fire and brimstone that the Lord brought from the heavens. And we know that them ICBM missiles, when they're gonna come from the heavens down on this country and blow it to smithereens. You know, along with Yahweh Shai, when he returns, bringing a destruction, Yahweh Shai and the angels bringing a destruction upon this kingdom as well, with the lasers from the UFOs. But let's read on. It says, "It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there." Right? This, once America is destroyed and this place is that lake of fire, America is going to burn and burn and burn for years. And after it's done burning, it's just going to be a desert. It's going to be a wasteland, and only desert creatures is going to live here. You know, only abominable animals will live here. And there's going to be a monument for the wickedness that Esau has done. This place is going to be destroyed for all the wickedness that Esau has done. And you know, the topic of this video is speaking about the wickedness that Esau has done against the nation of Israel, but let alone the wickedness that Esau has allowed in this country and in the entire earth. You know, all the ways that are contrary to the Most High and what he deems is righteous. Esau has allowed wickedness to run rampant in this country with this LGBTQ agenda and this confusion and disorder and folly that he has allowed to run rampant. All the abominable foods that it's allowed to be eaten, all the wickedness that's done against the Lord's people, everything that Esau allows, it has to be wiped away. And as the scriptures, you know, as it said in Baruch, Esau's joy, you know, his precious kingdom, America, Babylon the Great, you know, is going to be destroyed. All the benefits that he has been able to reap from our country building this place, from our people building this country up, the Lord is going to wipe it away. The Lord is going to wipe Esau's joy away and wipe that smile from off his face, wipe that pride away from him and bring him down, bring him low. You know, so let's finish out this verse. It says, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. You know, so let's get Revelation chapter 13, verse 10. What does it say? It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. And you know, everything that Esau has done has to come back upon him, you know, and this is what the saints are waiting upon. The saints being, the Israelites, as it says in the book of Psalms, chapter 149. Let's grab that. You know, we're patiently waiting on the Lord to bring a recompense upon Esau. Yep, Psalms chapter 148, verse 14. He exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Praise ye the Lord. You know, we are near unto the Lord. We are the Lord's most precious people, and you aren't just going to get away with treating the Lord's people any type of way. Esau touched the apple of the Lord's eye. He touched his you know, it's like your child. Like, think about how you look at your children. And you wouldn't let nobody touch them. You wouldn't let nobody do nothing to them. You love them. They're precious unto you. That's how we are unto the Most High. And Esau has just treated us like absolute shit for hundreds of years. And he just building up a rap sheet of reasons why the Lord is going to beat Esau down with a great destruction. And so, like it said, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Because just like Esau led us into that grueling captivity, we're going to lead him into captivity. Like it says in Psalm chapter 149 and verse 5. Let the saints, the Israelites, be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Right, we're down right now. We're in the lowest state right now. But we're going to be in joy eventually, because Esau is going to be brought down and the nation of Israel is going to be brought up, and we're going to be in our kingdom once this kingdom is destroyed. It says, let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. What's that two-edged sword for? To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. And we're right. So all the heathen that have ever had our people in captivity, you know, Esau being that premier nation, you know, the first nation you think of, but all these heathen that have had a hand in bringing the nation of Israel down, all these heathen are going to go into captivity underneath us. You know, and that two-edged sword is going to be to execute vengeance upon them, the same way that the Lord used Esau to execute vengeance upon us for going off against the Most High. The Lord is going to use us to execute vengeance upon Esau in our kingdom, to do terrors upon him, for him to serve captivity under us. It says to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. Just like Esau had chains around us, had yokes of iron on us, it's going to be just like that on Esau. You know, it says to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh. This judgment is written, is sealed, is prophesied. Blood is pursuing Esau. Captivity is pursuing Esau, and it's going to catch him. It's not there yet. But hey, as the scriptures say, because judgment is not executed speedily, it's fully set in the hearts of men to do evil. Esau is living it up, living wickedly, because because the Most High ain't brought judgment upon Esau yet. But the Lord is letting this judgment simmer. He's you know, it's coming. It's just not executed speedily, but it's coming very soon, and it's guaranteed to happen because it's written. And Esau is going to have to pay for everything that he did against our people, as well as these other heathen nations that have done evils against the nation of Israel. All these heathen is going to have to pay for the evils they've done as well. You know, so hey, that's all I want to bring out this lesson. Hopefully it was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahawah Harkodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles, the elders of GMS, and a salutation unto the elect. Shalom.